Have you ever finished something, a project, a post, a workout, a piece of art, and instead of feeling proud, your mind immediately scanned for what was wrong? You could have done better. It's not enough. Don't put it out yet. That voice sounds responsible. It sounds disciplined. It sounds like it just wants you to improve. But that voice, that's your inner critic, and today we're talking about why it seems to win every time, especially when perfectionism is involved. Because perfectionism doesn't look like fear, it looks like high standards, and that's why it's so dangerous. Here's the thing, almost everyone has an inner critic, but it doesn't always show up as self-hate. Sometimes it disguises itself as, I just want to do things right. I don't settle for less. I have high standards. I care about quality. That sounds admirable, but let's go deeper. If it were really about quality, you'd feel proud after finishing something and then improve next time. But that's not what happens, is it? Instead, you delay posting. You rewrite the same sentence 12 times. You restart projects. You don't launch. You don't apply. You don't try. Perfectionism doesn't improve your work. It delays your life, and here's the uncomfortable truth. Perfectionism is often fear in disguise. Fear of being judged. Fear of not being good enough. Fear of being seen. If it's not perfect, you have an excuse. If I really tried, I could have done better. That protects your ego, but it also keeps you stuck. Your inner critic isn't random, it was built. Somewhere along the way, you learned praise comes from achievement. Love comes from performance. Mistakes lead to embarrassment, and being the best equals safety. Maybe it was school. Maybe it was sports. Maybe it was your household. Maybe it was social media. At some point, your brain decided, if I can just be good enough, I'll be safe. So now, before you even put something into the world, your brain tries to protect you by attacking you first. If I criticize myself before they do, it won't hurt as much. That's not motivation, that's defense, and defense feels urgent. That's why the voice feels convincing. It sounds like it's trying to help, but it's actually trying to control the outcome. And here's the truth. You cannot grow and stay safe at the same time. Growth requires exposure. Exposure triggers the critic. Let's separate something important. High standards are healthy, perfectionism is not. Here's the difference. High standards say, I can improve this next time. Perfectionism says, this isn't good enough to exist. High standards allow completion. Perfectionism demands flawlessness. High standards focus on growth. Perfectionism focuses on worth. And that's the key. Perfectionism attaches your identity to the outcome. If the project fails, you failed. If the post flops, you're irrelevant. If someone criticizes you, you're exposed. That's heavy. No wonder you hesitate. You're not afraid of imperfection. You're afraid of what imperfection means about you. Here's how the inner critic actually wins. It convinces you that waiting is smart. I'll start when I'm ready. I'll post when it's perfect. I'll apply when I improve a little more. I'll speak up when I'm more confident. But readiness is a myth. Confidence comes from action, not before it. And while you're perfecting, someone else is shipping. Someone else is learning in public. Someone else is building momentum. Someone else is getting feedback. Someone else is growing. Not because they're better, but because they're willing to be seen imperfectly. Perfectionism feels productive, but it produces nothing. And the scariest part, it can steal years from you. You don't silence your inner critic by fighting it. You outgrow it. Here's how. Notice the voice. Don't merge with it. Instead of, I'm not good enough, say, My inner critic is telling me I'm not good enough. Finish before you're perfect. Done is better than perfect. Completion builds identity. Redefine success. Success isn't no mistakes. Success is I showed up. Separate your work from your worth. A flawed project does not mean you are flawed. And most importantly, post it, share it, launch it, say it, try it. Let it be imperfect because progress doesn't require perfection. It requires courage. Your inner critic isn't evil. It's scared, but you don't build a life by staying safe. You build it by being seen. So the next time you finish something and that voice whispers, it's not enough, ask yourself, is this growth talking or is this fear wearing a suit? And then ship it anyway.